Let's hope this works. Let's hope this works. Man, my glasses are freaking filthy. Filthy. That'll clean them all, though. My coffee breath. I don't know if anybody's going to be popping in today live. That's fine. It's I don't know, 5 hours after I normally do this. People are probably on their way home, eating dinner, whatever. I'm doing this more for me because I just have not had the motivation today or yesterday to get writing in. So I'm going to get some writing in right now. I had a phenomenal Sunday, 2,500 words or more. Yesterday, nothing. Today, so far, nothing. So I'm like, you know what? If I can get anything in today, I will be happy. Feel free to watch this at your own leisure as well. So I'm sure I'm not going to go 2 hours, but if I can go like anything over half an hour, I will be happy. I want to thank you for either anybody who's going to jump in live in the future in the next few minutes or watching this after the fact. I appreciate it. I also appreciate you watching 30 seconds or more of each ad so that I can get paid. Appreciate it. So anybody jumping in, feel free to say hello in the chat. What is going on? I don't know what's happening, but I gotta get some writing in. Obviously, that is the goal. I feel like I get a great day like Sunday, and then 2 steps back. Monday and Tuesday, 2 steps back, and everything I've written now, 2,500 words in one day is good. But now 2,500 words within 3 days, not so good. So I'd probably need about, if I get 700 words in today, right? Just do the math of the thing. If I get 700 words in today, then I could look and I go, you know what? It's 3,300 words. So it's still 1,100 words for those 3 days is my average on those days. I guess that's something, right? I guess it is. So I'm going to dive in. I'm going to get some words in. So I'll try to move my head around. I know sometimes I'm just like perfectly still. All you hear is the clicking of the keyboard. So I'll try to move my head around or something. Or then I'll do magic tricks. I don't know. Okay. Oh, nope. Wrong person. Wrong person. Oh, my arm itches. There's been that giant locust thing on my window for like 4 or 5 days now on the screen out there. And it moves within like say 3 feet. Don't you sleep or eat or something? Or are you like just you're stuck to the screen and that's how you sleep? Are you getting a headache? Turn sideways like that? So many questions for these monster things. Monster things. We got a lot of rain today, which is awesome. And I'm noticing across the street, the pool table guy and the mayor, Neil, looks like Sinbad. They have a lot of mushrooms on their lawn, which means something. People are next door are complaining that the Publix in a bad part of Jacksonville has a armed security guard. I'm gonna get you have an armed security guard because the store keeps getting robbed. What's up, Chad? Prop 2 live window watching. There you go. Yep. Yeah, I'm looking at this giant locust on my window. I'm looking at all the mushrooms across the street. It's funny, I called the pool table guy. He probably hasn't had that pool table in like 3-4 years now. He got rid of that pool table. When we first moved, he had this black truck that looked like it was like painted with like house paint. And it was so loud. And he would, like every Saturday, he would go out there early and he would start. And it was so loud. Like, I don't think it had a muffler on it. And he would just let it run for like 10 minutes. And it was just annoying. And then a couple of guys came by and then I ended up buying it from him. Then he got this little, I guess he used that money to buy this little, his tiny little sports car. And then he puts the top down and it's parked in his garage. But then once a week now, he turns really bad music on, really loud in the car. And then it's in the garage, so it's echoing. And then he goes and literally drives around the block and comes back. I've never seen his wife in it. I've never seen him do anything with this little car, except he literally circles the block with it. Like, why'd you spend that money on a car? But he had sold between selling the black truck and buying the little sports car, he had sold the pool table he had in the middle of his garage. Never saw him play pool at all. One time, it looked like he had people over. They were watching a football game and it looked like somebody was shooting pool. That was it. Let me know when you finish this book, Chad, because I would love to discuss it with you. Maybe Sunday. Maybe Sunday in front of Pete. Anyway, I'm getting some writing in. I just couldn't do it. So yesterday and today, I get up yesterday morning and the internet's out. I'm like, hopefully this is just let me reset the modem. That doesn't work. I say to my wife, hey, can you look this up? She looks it up. And she's like, oh yeah, they're going to be working on it all day today. On and off. And so it would be on for literally like half an hour and then it would shut off. And then at like 10:30 yesterday morning, it was on. And I was doing stuff. I was doing emails. I was getting stuff done. I'm like, okay. And then at like 10 to 12, it's still working. I jump on, go live. I get 8 minutes in, and then the internet goes out. And it was out all the way until like 4 o'clock when we left to go to have dinner with her aunt. Then I got home last night. I didn't even bother looking at it. Get up this morning. It's out again. She looks it up. Oh, now today they're upgrading blah, blah, blah. So you get better connections, some crap like that in your area. They'll be doing it all day. And I'm like, a Monday and a Tuesday, 2 days in a row, you're basically you're doing this. So I'm like, it's 5 o'clock now. They're probably not going to be playing with this. I'm hoping. Because if you can do it after hours, then just do it completely after hours. Hire somebody to do it at like midnight. And I'm like, you know what? I'm not writing at all today. I did get to read like the last 70 pages of that book though, and loved it. Absolutely love it. I'm gonna do a book review of it probably today or tomorrow. Chet says, "Yeah, totally. You can't, buddy, read a book and not discuss it soon." Exactly. Yeah. So let me know when you're done with it, and I have not questions. I have some comments, which which you're the only one who I know who's read the book, so we can discuss. We have our own book club. All right. All right. Yeah, I had a great Sunday when we wrote Sunday. Me, you, and Pete. Um, like 2,500 words in or so. But then nothing yesterday because of all this, and then nothing today. And which is bad because I broke 58,000 words on this, and I know where it's going, kind of. I know where this chapter I'm writing now is going. Put it that way. It's funny, certain words in Google Doc, and then you convert it to then I'll convert it to a Word doc. And on here on Google Doc, a while is a and then while. But then if I just I just leave it alone and I leave it that. Then when I convert it to a Word doc, a while is one word. And there's several of those words that are different either way. Just as I did all OWL stuff today. Formatted both the print and Kindle files, then tweaked the cover, then made the full wrap and uploaded everything. I then ordered a proof and set up the pre-order. Nice. What's the release date on it? Sun says we will be out on the 12th. Nice. You know what? I'm going to mark that. OWL 2. Very cool. I would imagine you're going to do it in you set it for Kindle Unlimited. Looking forward to it. All right, well, I will be reading it on Kindle Unlimited. Yeah, my sales are just awful this month already again. Nothing but page reads. I guess I shouldn't complain, but random books. Whatever. Whatever. Doesn't matter. Finishing this book right here. You know what I'm saying? I have 8 weeks or maybe 9 weeks until MondoCon. So my goal would be, what is that? Let me do some math in my head. Say this is going to be, well, let's count how many chapters are left, all right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 chapters. So that's about 28,000 words. So this should be about 86,000 words. So how many what did I just say? 14 chapters? 14 chapters. If I can do 2 chapters a week, okay, then I will have it done middle of July. So that'll be my goal. Chet said, I don't anticipate selling a lot of L2 because it's the second in a series a lot of people haven't read. So I'm having a 99 cents on the first book starting release day. Hopefully that'll help. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. That's probably a good idea to get people to go, 99 cents. I'll grab the first one. They'll like it, and then they'll buy the second one. Can you imagine writing 86,000 words on one book? I normally don't. 63,000 is my crime thriller. That's the sweet spot for crime thrillers. I think Permafrost was 75,000, which was a lot for me. That's a big book for me. I don't think I've ever written more than 75,000 words. But again, I'm looking for an agent. I'm looking for a big publisher on this kind of thing. So I'm kind of doing it the way everyone's telling me I'm supposed to be doing it. And this is a bigger story than what I normally write. I'm not doing a ton of description. I'm not doing any of that. I'm still writing that very lean story like we had talked about with Pete, but there's just more to it. There's more to the story. I'm so proud for hitting 43,500 with L2. Yeah. You know what? If that's the book, that's the book. There's Tom Duffy. 86,001 book is almost 3 Chad Lutsky books. Yeah. Tom, are you working on anything right now? Pretty much, Tom. I almost have the edits. I'll have the edits to Fade to Black probably done this week. I should have done them the last couple of days with all the internet garbage, but I was just so angry. And I was reading this book. Have you read this, Tom? The God of the Woods by Liz Moore. I just finished it. Chad turned me onto that book for his book club thing. And I'm like, it sounds interesting enough. And it was actually really good. I was very surprised. It's not my usual, like, I'm going to pick up this book, but it was actually really good. Really, really good book. 478 pages or something. A lot to it. Tom has not read that. Well, I'll be giving this back to the library probably Thursday. So if you want to put it on hold, then they should have it. I'm sure it's on audiobook too if you listen to the audiobook or the ebook. Tom and I share the same library, which is funny. He'll say, I just got this. And I'm like, oh, that's why I have it on hold. Did you know James Ellsworth's coming out with a new book? It might be out already. I saw that. I don't think it's out. I think it's really close to being out, though. I did see that. I think what did I do with it? I'm almost positive I put it on hold. already? Or did you put it on hold? Somebody put it on hold? Yeah, I gotta read more of his stuff. Yeah, definitely gotta read. Definitely gotta read more. I don't think I've read any of the movie ones though, and I don't think I've seen a lot of the movies, to be honest with you. Barry's got a lot of movies though, right? Red Sheet. Well, I mean, LA Confidential is, and I've never read. I don't think I've ever read LA Confidential. I think I read Black Dahlia. Wasn't that one of his books? I think I read that. But I don't think I've seen any thing that they've made into movies for him, as far as I know. But again, who can say? I have. I checked out Desperation Road. That was the book I was telling you about, Chad. Desperation Road by who's it by? Michael Farris Smith. I started reading that. That's pretty. That's pretty good. When that's Southern noir, and what else did I get? Up? Oh, and then the Paul Tremblay, The Beast You Are, just short story one, I guess. I grabbed those two. But I don't have anything on hold right now. What did I say the name of that book was? Red Sheet. If it's a book it's on order, it says, so it's not here yet. There's 3 holds on it, but they have 15 copies coming. I'll place a hold on it. So I'm reading Inspection by Josh Malerman. Great book, like usual with him. Yeah, I got to read more Malerman stuff too. Desperation Road. Okay. Also, the wife and I started watching Blackbird on Apple TV, written by Dennis Lehane. Great so far. Good to know. I don't have Apple TV, but Chad hasn't read it section. He does like Malerman. Dennis Lehane is amazing. Boston Thrills. Yeah, he is really cool. I got to meet him at BoucherCon in Nashville. He did a whole presentation about his growing up and how he started in the writing and everything, and then he actually hung out and talked to a bunch of us. So very, very cool person. All right, so I have Red Sheet on hold now. Hopefully that will come in at some point. That would be good. My nose itches. I think we're getting a little bit more rain. Hey, it's Frank Edler. What is this, Tom Fuller? My freaking internet has been out for 2 days because they're upgrading my system or some stupidity. Like, oh my, I hate this. So I'm like, you know what? They got to be done now, and it's after 5. I wasn't home yesterday. I was went to a really, really mid Italian restaurant in Gainesville that her aunt loves. And I'm like, this is like half a level above Olive Garden. Like the sauce is not great. You got to beg them to bring you out bread. Just not, was not fun. Just I got 3 months of Apple TV for buying a MacBook. Not sure if I mentioned anything about the MacBook yet. I had no idea you got a MacBook. Upgrade, yeah. And then you know what? It's not going to change. All this upgrade is not going to change. Yesterday it was, oh, we're repairing something or other. And then it would be on. I did like 8 minutes yesterday, and then it shut off again all afternoon. And then this morning I woke up and it's still off. But I was like, you know what? It's after 5. Hopefully they're going to stop all this tomfoolery. And if they don't, then why wouldn't they just do this at night? But why are you doing this on a Monday? You know, people work from home. Tom says if you're a T-Mobile member, you get a bunch of streaming services for free. Nothing says Italian like Gainesville, right? I mean, really, it's like little Italy is what Gainesville translates to. We get stuff for we're on AT&T. Shelley's been on AT&T for about 1,000 years. We get, I don't know which one we get something, but I know it's not Apple, but I think my daughter has it. So I might just, what do you call it? I might just say, hey, give me this. Frank gets HBO from AT&T. Yeah, I think we get HBO. I just don't think we signed up for it. I don't think it's like anything I want to watch. Like I'm old. I have enough stuff to watch right now. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. We might have signed up. My wife might even be watching stuff. She was watching. I think she started. What's the James Spader thing? Blacklist? I think she started watching episodes of that now. Like that's her new show. She'll watch 1 or 2 episodes of every night after I go to bed. All right. You do your thing. I just keep finding more stuff on A&E or History Channel. I'm like, what? Monday night, Dolph Lundgren has a new show come. I got to tape that. Tom says, I get Netflix and Hulu for free with T-Mobile. I get Apple TV for free because I worked for them back in the day and they had lifelong perks. Nice. AT&T or wireless, if anyone is using AT&T, their long-distance provider. Are long-distance providers still even a thing? Excellent question, Frank. You read Aura as well, Frank. Good job. Excellent job. He does an excellent job of that as well. We left there. So I ordered like the chicken parm, and which is not really all that good. Very, very watery marinara on it. And they had their house, but they use Italian sausage with fennel. I'm like, I threw up fennel for like 5 straight hours the other night. I don't want fennel at all. And then her aunt, who's 94, and her new husband, who's 96, we went with them. And she orders this big platter of all this stuff, but it's like 12 ounces of meat. It's not a lot. It's like a little piece of salmon. It's like 3 shrimp. It's like a piece of something. And she eats 3 shrimp and part of her salad, and she's done. And then she boxes the rest up. She's like, you want to come back to the house? We can, I'll have a scoop of ice cream. I was like, oh, I'm full. I'm full. No, thanks. I'm full. But then as soon as we left there, I'm like, I'm still hungry. I said, and I know your aunt's going to be like, here's a scoop of vanilla ice cream, and we're going to have 4 spoons. We're all going to share it, because the lady's like 80 pounds. So it ain't like she's eating a lot. Then we were in Gainesville. I was like, you know what? There's got to be ice cream, right? We went and we found an ice cream place. I had a brownie sundae with mint chocolate chip ice cream. I don't think you can say that here, although it didn't flag you, but I'm not repeating that word. Now, come on, leave me alone. Scrape me all up. So I'm gonna get some. I'm getting some words in. I'm gonna get some words in right here, right now. Okay. Yeah, the fennel seeds are gross. I'm normally not. It's normally not too crazy for me, but after throwing them up last week, I don't want to get it. In fact, we have 2 packs of Italian sausage in there, and I'm like, I'm just afraid. I'm afraid to eat them. Lot of spam today. This person wants to. This person wants to take Dirty Deeds box set and get print copies into institutions like prisons and stuff, even though it's not a print book at all, and even though how wonderful my book is, blah blah blah. Shut up. What is this? Oh, apparently I was picked to receive exclusive commission rates on YouTube for specific brands. Well, that's cool. Let me check this out. People of fennel seeds love black licorice. That might be a generalization, but so what? Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that. I'm tell you, my dad loved fennel, but he also loved black licorice, which is gross. I don't mind it, but I don't like it after I've thrown it up. Settings, channel, advanced settings. Channel. Advanced settings. Well, that's a good one. All right. That setting is set. Comes with, don't offer me jelly beans if you have the black beans there. I don't even like jelly beans. What's going on here? I don't really eat jelly beans. You know who eats jelly beans? Alex from Iowa. Big jelly bean fan. Big, I mean, big, huge. Jelly beans are one of those things when I eat too many of them and then I feel gross. Like not even sick, just gross. Yeah, finally, and I think it's just basically they gave up on working on it. Yesterday it was, oh, we got a problem in your area. We're going to be fixing it today, and then it would go on and off. Like it was on for like 10 minutes, and then it was off for 2 hours. Then it was on for an hour and a half. And then as soon as I go live yesterday, it's off for another 4 hours. And then today I get up and it's off, and my wife looks. She goes, "Oh, now they're upgrading today." I'm like, "This is ridiculous." But I figured I'm like, you know what? It's after 5. It's been working for like an hour or so. I'm like, hopefully they're done with this. Hopefully tomorrow that we don't have this crap again. I'm going to be really annoyed. Tom says, unpopular fact, I like candy corn, but you have to eat each color layer on it. Oh, yeah, you bite each layer. I am also a candy corn. I'm not a huge fan, but I will eat them. But you got to literally bite. Okay, I bite the top off, then I bite the middle, and then I eat the bottom. You got to do that every time. I'm more of a fan of the ones that also have the brown layer. So instead of the 3, there's the 4 layers of it. But my wife hates candy corn, so we never have candy corn in the house. I like to sneak. I like to sneak them. You know. She's like, "Are you having an affair?" I'm like, "No, I'm eating candy corn." Mm. I don't know anyone who likes Necco wafers. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of those either, though. Those have a very weird taste to them. My dad loved what were they, circus peanuts, and he loved those. I'm like, those are gross. Those I can eat like 3 of them. Then you get that awful taste in your mouth. Heading outside to read. See you guys tomorrow. All right, Chad. Hopefully I will be on at noon Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. That is the goal. I'm not going to be on much longer, probably another 5 minutes or so anyway. I just wanted to get some words in. I've gotten some words in, so I'm happy about that. Thinking about making tuna on cinnamon raisin bagels for dinner tonight. Yeah, something fancy. We got to come up with a recipe for potato. We got a lot of potatoes in the house. I'm like, we got to do something with these potatoes. You know, air fryer potatoes or something. But I know if I look stuff up, they're going to be all kinds of crazy, stupid. Do this with potato. Cut them up into these strips and use common items you have in the house, like eye of newt, corned beef and hash. That's my favorite use of potatoes. Can't remember the last time I had corned beef and hash. I'm gonna look real. Oh, potato pancakes. When was the last time you had potato pancakes, right? Stop with all the freaking pop-ups. Corned beef hash. Somebody just said that. You have savory beef, though. I don't know if the beef is specifically savory. I'm not a mashed potatoes fan. It's a texture thing. Corned beef and hash is good at a New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania diner. You know, it's something that I probably have never ordered. Going to, of course, I go to the dinner. I'm like a Monte Cristo or a pork roll, egg and cheese sandwich. It says the thing about it has recipe for sweet potatoes. Sweet potato is not a potato. It's a different animal entirely. Air fryer home fries though, those are good. It's good anywhere in the world. I'm sure my wife will come up with something. I'm like, we got a lot of potatoes, but how about Wednesday night when you're home? We do something with potatoes. And she's like, you know what? Let's do it. Let's just go wild. To figure out what to watch tonight. My wife doesn't get home till 10:30, 11 o'clock every night. She'll have that stupid extra dog with her. Ugh. Oh, good times. When you go to a diner and get an omelet and you get that side of potatoes where half of them are all crispy and good. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you who makes some really good crispy side potatoes is the original Metro Diner. They do it well. I can't make an omelet. I mean, I can make a deconstructed omelet because I just can't make it well, but I can't do the flip or the folding and all that. It's just basically a bunch of scrambled eggs with stuff in it. I just haven't figured out that whole concept of that. I prefer IHOP for omelets only because then you also get pancakes on the side. That's what my omelet always ends up as, scrambled. Yeah, no matter what I try, it never flips right, never looks right. Maybe I'll make an omelet tonight. Maybe I'll make some scrambled eggs with some peppers and onions in it, basically. Maybe I'll do that. That would be good. Or scrambled egg sandwich. I don't think I've ever done that. There's Charlie. Hey everyone, I'm about to drive home work, so I won't be talking much, but I'll be listening. All right. Probably only going to go another 5, 10, 18 minutes. So, but thank you for joining in. I appreciate it, my friend. I started reading your story, your Substack thing today, but then the internet went out. So, maybe later I'll read the rest of it if it doesn't go out again. Now I wish I had bread besides bagels. Western omelet is my go-to. Spanish one is the second. I'm gonna say mine. Philly cheesesteak omelet is number one. Then Western omelet. Then a Spanish omelet. I do like an omelet with some salsa on it. I just realized I ate all the salsa already, so I can't even make one. Dump some salsa on top of it. But I'm trying to think of what I have. I have mushrooms, onions, green pepper, red pepper. And I actually do have some cheesesteak. So maybe I'll do some I don't know. Just seems like a lot of work. Today for lunch, I'm like, I thought of a bunch of stuff to make, and I'm like, you know what I'm going to make? Honey Nut Chex bowl of cereal. That's my lunch today. My wife does not like IHOP, and we don't have an IHOP on this side of town. Tom, one of these days we're going to have to go to IHOP if you're allowed to eat at IHOP. I don't know what your arrangement is with your body, but I want a Western omelet with some pancakes. She's a big fan of Waffle House, but there's no French toast, which is my favorite. There's no pancakes, which is my second favorite. There's waffles, which is my third favorite. A couple more lines, I finish this chapter, and then I think I'm ready. So I got to end this. So you want to read the next chapter? Nope. What are we doing? Do. Tom, did you hear the accept the 50, whatever they call it, accept 50, the anniversary thing, Fast as a Shark with Phil Anselmo singing, Billy Sheehan playing bass, Mickey D on drums, Kirk Hammett on guitar. It's actually a pretty good version. I heard it today. I'll have to bring it up tomorrow and see what Chad thinks. Because I don't know if you realize this, Chad has opinions on things. I also have opinions. That's why it's named Armand's Opinion. I could talk crap about Charlie right now because he's only listening. He can't answer. He can't defend himself. No. All right, I think I'm going to wrap this up. I don't want to attack Charlie. I like Charlie. I want to thank you guys for hanging out with me for the last 50 something minutes. I want to thank everybody who's going to watch this after the fact. I want to thank everybody who hits the subscribe button. I want to thank everybody who's watching the ads for at least 30 seconds and watch other stuff. I did a TV show review this morning. I managed to get up, I think. Or no, I did not. I don't think I did anything this morning. What did I do this morning? Nothing. I did a series review yesterday of The Burrows. I'll do a book review coming up soon, and I will do other things. Tom said, if I want to listen to Phil Anselmo, I just listen to Jay-Z. Well, exactly. Tomorrow I will have a Wednesday video. That's what it is. I recorded something for tomorrow. So, all right. I will see everybody hopefully tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time. They won't be playing with the internet, come up with some other excuse tomorrow to screw me over so I can't use the freaking internet. Ridiculous. All right, everybody. You enjoy the rest of your evening.